What up, Sam?
DJ. Go get them season ticket holders what they paid for, boy. Season tickets. Nice to sit.
Standing 6'8", number 67, Taj Gibson. The other four, at 6'6" number 15, Shabazz. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 23, Jimmy.
What to do, YouTube?
The Kings coming to town for this one. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Timberwolves again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. On paper, you'd give them the edge, but of course, they're not taking anything for granted. They'll look to come out strong and prove they're the better team.
And I think for Minnesota, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years go on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
And I don't think they knew exactly what they were either at the beginning of the season. But as they've gotten more familiar with one another, their chemistry has really developed over time.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Hield are the young guard tandem. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley-Stein. And it's Temple in at the 3. Well, as we go deeper into the season, we see some teams, Chris, really start to shuffle things around with injuries. What's it like playing on a team that is dealing with a lot of players that are injured?
It's frustrating. You don't know how much confidence to have in your team. You don't know what to believe in, what not to believe in. Rehabilitation is one of the most frustrating parts of playing in the game because it's boring, it's monotonous. You just continue to do the same thing every day. You start to feel kind of disconnected from your team, and you kind of start feeling down and bad. And so that feeling can become contagious on a team with injuries because you really honestly know that there's nothing else you can do but wait to heal. And so that
Timberwolves trail by 6. Silk passes to Jones.
Fadeaway shot. That's
here's Gibson. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Scal Labissière's checked in for Zach Randolph. And the second free throw, good. Well, for so much of his early career, Taj Gibson has been a 6th man or reserve for his team. But Chris, it now appears he has finally claimed a role as a starter, and he's provided the same production as before.
Sometimes players try to do too much as a starter or let it affect how they play. Gibson, he just keeps on trucking and puts up good numbers.
Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David, second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Yeah, I'm surprised the defense didn't do a better job of adjusting. I mean, extending out on him a little bit more.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Gibson is the 4 with Towns in the middle. Silk is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Muhammad in at the small forward. Here's Temple following the score by Taj Gibson. Hill has the open look. Off target from 3-point range. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, perhaps the biggest thing is that Coach Yager is providing the Kings stability in the coaching position. First time a coach has been here for multiple years since 2012. Consistency is a key in helping this team get back on track.
And with Yager coming to the Kings, part of why they wanted him is because he had success and a track record before becoming available, something this team knows they needed.
It's very hard for a franchise to find success when they're always having coaching changes. Players have to learn
until Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Hill kicks to Randolph. It's back to Hill. Clock at 6. Randolph a screen. That's a 2 from Hill. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And they take the lead. Gibson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yet another easy make. They're really cooking now after making their 3rd straight shot to begin this half.
Now here is Hill. Not a lot of room. Randolph dishes to Hill. They double team Randolph. Sacramento moving it around. Temple misses the 3.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going.
A 10-2 run, not allowing much.
No
And
defense.
plenty of
There was
contact
no
on the
defense
shot.
in the
So
paint
2 free
before.
throws coming up.
They weren't concentrating.
Oh yeah, some of my best memories were playing for the Kings during the early 2000s. The way we played together, the passing, our ball movement, our system, it was amazing.
And he sinks the second. And Chris, I know many Kings fans are longing for a return to glory. Those teams that you were on, easily the best for Sacramento.
Yeah, it took a lot to turn the organization around. We had to do it from the locker room and kind of change the culture there. And so it was great to have a guy like Vlade be there with me from the beginning. He, Jay Will, Peja. So it was fun starting something, and it's going to be great watching.
Minnesota in the lead. Gibson the screen. And Muhammad has it in the corner. Passes it to Silk. Five on the clock. Dishes it to Towns.
Towns easy.
Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Towns, stop.
Cauley Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the feed to Randolph. There's a screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. The quick look, no good that time.
Too quick.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
Healed the pass to Hill. He kicks to Randolph. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Minnesota making some changes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Gibson. And Wells is subbed in for Butler. Here's Silk. He's got 14. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Number 1, Shammy Wells.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A shot by Wells, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Randolph draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get back. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Here's Silk. They get a hand on it. Fox with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Wells. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Fox has it in the corner for the lead. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Silk. Silk's got 20.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead's safe as long as he's on the floor.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Fox. Cauley-Stein a screen. He feeds it to Temple. There's Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season, he led Oklahoma to the Final Four. And how about leading the nation in 3-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Minnesota. And now Sacramento. Here's Temple, defended by Butler. Right side, Randolph. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Moment here now for an injury report.
Unfortunately, it sounds like
Twice got injured. Usage.
a very serious injury. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season, and that injury is only going to make things worse.
Got him.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully there's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him. Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Now, here is Hill. Defense right on him. There's the pick.
Defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Picked by Randolph. Clock at 4. Hield from outside. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Silk.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Muhammad. Here's Silk. And stolen by Cauley-Stein.
This is pissing. Come
Low
on.
block shot on the way. Nice D from Silk. Timberwolves leading by 5. Fires from the wing. Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
And now
It's giving them a reliable option on every possession.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Nice shot by Randolph.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
6 o'clock.
Here's Silk. He's guarded by Hill. Silk passes to Muhammad. Dishes it to Towns. 6 to shoot. Muhammad on the wing. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And you can live with those.
Here's Hill. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
And guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender who can score the ball, pass, and he's a winner.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that misback. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Oh, really?
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah.
The Kings running out of time. Heald kicks to Hill.
Blocks.
Cauley-Stein with a screen on Muhammad.
Yeah, they can.
Off the pick.
They can block.
The shot is good off the backboard.
Randolph putting together some buckets, scoring on whoever the D throws out.
46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Muhammad has it in the corner.
I'll take a break too.
Here's Silk. He's guarded by Hill. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Butler does so many things well. I mean, shoots a high percentage from everywhere, and a gritty defender. He does it all.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 8. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Punch you in the face, Ryan. That's what you do.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Because I like punching.
Heald from outside. Again, Heald missing.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both good from the line that time.
And that's what I call cool on the fire.
God,
those should
Ryan.
be the nails in the coffin.
There goes again. This game.
The 3 from Hill. No good that time. Here's Silk on the money.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be.
It makes a big difference once they started to
Score.
in rhythm. It never felt like they
Yes. Oh, no, we don't want this finish off.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Good free throws. Hard hits. Contested deep shot. Oh shit, deep freeze. Shit. Defender, pick and roll success. Hell yeah! Oh, I made it 83%. No, never upgrade. 87 still. I got an 84%.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats on the win. Now, you got it going offensively. How did you create looks for yourself against the defense?
Thanks so much. I tried to find the spaces and the gaps that they may be slow to cover. And when we have the ball moving around like the team did today, it's easy to stay in a rhythm and see plenty of shots. And tonight I was able to convert.
The ball really was moving. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Yeah, I still have my flyout. I haven't played it. No, it was a glitch.
DJ Munchin. I see you out there, baby.
All day, baby. You know I got to get mine.
Man.
Good win. See you in the next video. See ya. What? Macca's? Did you have a Happy Meal?